Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and on behalf of the team from Ray White, Port Adelaide, welcome to auction day of number 19, Jennifer Street, Rosewater. I just want to start off before I introduce the agents, a little bit of work, health and safety. We've never heard this one before, Nick, but I don't know if you can hear it, but that tree is absolutely full of bees.
It is.
If you're allergic to bees, I suggest you find another spot. I'd like to introduce your marketing agent, Mr. Nick Saros, Nathaniel Cannondale here. Here comes Penny Bappers. She's assisted you in the registrations. Nick and Nathaniel, they've assisted you over the marketing campaign. If you are looking at buying, selling or renting in the area, I come forward and say hello to the family and Nick from Ray White, Port Adelaide. Well, quite simply, Nick achieved what only one person could do in 2019, and that is become the #1 professional for the Ray White Group internationally, and it all comes down to his dedication, attention to detail, passion for people and passion for property. If you are looking at buying, selling or renting, don't risk it. Come forward and say hello. AJ Colman is my name, and it's a pleasure to be your facilitator throughout this morning's proceedings. Today's auction, that'll be conducted under the terms and conditions set out by the Real Estate Institute of South Australia. These terms and conditions, they act as binding contractual conditions, and there are a few important points that I'd just like to touch upon to help you with your buying decision. The property we offered subject to the vendor's reserve. If you wish to be, you'll need to be registered. Please hold your bidding card up each and every time you place a bid. As the auctioneer, I may bid on behalf of the vendor. That won't happen any more than 3 times, always from amounts below the reserve price. And if I take a vendor bid, Nick, what will I call it?
Vendor bid.
Exactly. Bidding increments we offer to my discretion. I may refuse the bid, sign the contract, settle any disputes, and no further bidding will be accepted after the contract hits my palm. If you are the highest bidder at or above the reserve price, you'll need to come forward, complete the contract, pay a deposit, and the balance will that'll be due and payable in about 30 days' time. Now, I understand, Nick, there have been some variations, either in the deposit amount and or settlement date. Each and every one have been signed off by our vendor. You know who you are, so please bid with confidence. Let's have a look at the contract. We're offering allotment 84, deposited plan 1560, into the area named Rosewater, 100 of Port Adelaide, as contained in Certificate of Title, Volume 5606, Folio 113. Inclusions, exclusions, as per the contract note. Cooling off rights do not apply to a sale by auction, but the insurable risk does. So we strongly recommend that you organise an insurance cover note to protect your equitable investment. Are there any questions? How much? Well, we're going to get there, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to go through that magic minute. And let me tell you, Ada, guys, I think that's the only car that I've seen go past since 9:30. A beautiful, quiet street that Jennifer Street is. And it all starts here with this 1,043 square metre allotment. Remember, Nick, when they used to call that quarter of an acre? Yeah. 2 street frontages. A beautiful character home that the family have enjoyed for over 50 years. One of our vendors says that they remember when they were a little girl actually painting the fence. Well, here's an opportunity for you, the next generation, to roll up your sleeves and repaint this fence and remember it for generations to come. Subject to council consent, you might subdivide and retain the home itself. It is absolutely perfectly positioned, just 1 kilometre from beautiful Semaphore Beach and the restaurants of historic Port Adelaide. What we like to do at Ray White, Port Adelaide, we like to have a little bit of fun. I've got a beautiful bottle of Moet Chandon here. This is not for the highest bidder. This is for the opening bidder. Takes courage to open the bidding. Nick will give this out. Where do we see value? With some over 50 years in the making, i.e. this property coming to the public market, I'm happy to wait 50 seconds for an opening bid. Call it out, guys. Doesn't matter where we start, just matters where we finish. Bidding comes before buying, even in the dictionary.
300.
300,000, bidder number 18. Let's give them a big round of applause. Welcome in, sir, and I wish you the best of luck. At $300,000, we'll simply look for a $20,000 rise from here at 300. At 300 a bit now, 300 should be a sea of hands. At 300,000 now, 320, wow. At 300 a bit now, 300. At 300,000 now. At 300,000 here, 320. Bidder number 17, welcome in, and I wish you all the best. See, just like riding a bike, nice and easy. At 320,000, 340, let's play. Bidder number 18. At 340 bid. At 340,000, 60 Marseille, 360 with 17. At 360 now. At 380 with 18. At 380,000, 400's the call. 400 with 17, here we go. We've got an auction at 400,000. Here we go. 420's the call. Once at 400,000. Base at 400,000.
410.
Oh, taking 20 here. 420, bidder number 1. And our top bidder, love it. At 420. At 420 now. Pair of fours, Marseille on your behalf. 440 with 17. At 460 now with 1. At 460,000, 480 with 17. 500 with 1. At 500. At 500,000 now with the multiple street frontages. You don't get it. 520 with 17. At 520,000 man. At 520,000 now, 540 with 1. At 540,000 man. At 540,000, here we go. At 540,000, quarter of an acre. 50, 550. At 550. At 550,000 now, you're investing in your family's future, sir. At 550,000 man. At 550,000 now, 60 Marseille. At 550,000 now, take that 10 if you like. At 550,000 mid first time. 555, all the fives, all the zeros there, but there can only be one. Happy to do the same for you. Should we go 560? At 555, the auction's still alive. At 555, at 555. At 555,000 now, that's just the cost of a nice couch. 560 with 17. At 560,000 now. At 560,000 now, have a look. It's a no-through road, quiet street. But at $560,000, my instructions are clear. After more than 50 years, we're selling. At 563. At 563 with 1. At 563, take me to 65. At 563, you can give me the 2 this way or this way, I don't mind. At 563, but we're selling. First call at 563. Who's going to come in that last minute bid? Second call at $563,000. Are you sure, guys? Take a 1.
1,000.
1, there it is. I knew it was there. More drama than my kitchen rules. Bid number 1964. At 564. At 564. If it's worth 64, sir, it's worth 65. 65 with 1. At 565. At 565. At 565,000 bid first call. Selling it away at 565. Base now at 565. How are we doing here? Third. I see you're still thinking there, sir.
Get 1.
66 clickety clicks with 19. At 567 with 1. At 567, take me to 70, let's finish it. At 67, at 567,000 now. But there's one thing there's no question about, we're going to sell it away. Here come the calls at 567. Once. Twice. 70 with 19. At 570 there. At 570,000 now. At 570,000, have a look at the location, sir. It's got multiple street frontages, so much potential at 570,000. That 1,000 invested now in your family's future. That could do it 71. At 571 with 1. At 571,000, man. At 571, here we go. We're selling it away. At 571,000, bid first call. At 71,000 now, twice that. $571,000. Third and a final call. All quiet, all silent, and another successful result from the team at Ray White Port Adelaide. Sold it your way. Well done, guys. Congratulations. Thank you so much to our underbidders. Without you, it wouldn't have been an auction. On behalf of Ray White Port Adelaide, thanks for coming out. And if you too would like a similar successful result, please come forward and say hello to Nick Saros and the team. Thank you.